It's time for trending. I like how I say that. Do you? Well, my name is Toka Makima right here, and you are watching HipTv. Trending is the very best show on television that brings on the hot topics on social and conventional media right to your doorstep. I have a TV gem with me today. Now, when I come back from this break, I will let you guys know who I'm talking about. So you might want to sit back, relax, hold the remote control. Do not touch. No, don't move it. No, just hold on, okay? We'll be right back.
They say you're only young once.
There's no debating, there's no limitation.
Sample your swag.
We going higher, started rapping night time. Still
do your wish. You're young at heart, you're young forever.
Come alive with Airtel.
Alright people, welcome back. Now let's get the show on the road. I'm sure you guys watch Tinsel, don't you? So today's guest will not be a new face. She plays the role of Adana on the soap opera. Yes, I'm sure you all know whom I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the fierce, the sexy, the gorgeous OSAS IGHODARO. Did I get that right?
Yes, my love.
Now, you know, I was such a huge fan of the Martina show where you hosted last year.
Yeah.
And that's how you literally say your name.
For the show.
Yeah, and every time I saw you, I would say that, but I don't think you heard me so many times. No. So you probably just say the sass, and then you look back. But I've been saying the for a very long time. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
So
how are you?
finally, we have you here.
Yes, I'm very excited. You know, I'm a big supporter of you. So
yes, I have to be very honest. Sass is right from the start. Like, she has been one person who always send me emails saying, "Chocolate, this, do this, do that," and I'm really grateful for that. And I am so happy that you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
It's so hard to look at you because she's so stunning. Like, oh my God. No, the thing is, you have such a. Because the first time I saw you, I thought you were probably from Somalia or something. Because girls were from that part of the world, like Somalians, I guess I could call them that. They're so beautiful, and also Ethiopian girls as well. Like, it's very, it's a conventional beauty. Do you know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Which is really nice. It's really, really, really nice. So let's talk about it from the start. First, you won. Your background is pageantry, right?
Yeah.
Is it Miss USA or Miss America? Because I know you guys get offended when people get it.
It's because there's different pageant systems.
Okay.
So the one that I won was Miss Black USA.
Okay. Because I'm a huge fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I know one of the girls there, I think Kenya Moore, was Miss USA,
Miss USA,
and then they always used to call her Miss America, and she would get offended, and
because
I thought
that's two. Those are. I don't know, but two rivalry pageant systems.
Really?
There's Miss America and there's Miss USA.
So what about Miss Black USA?
There's Miss Black USA, there's Miss Black America.
Oh, wow.
But of course, Miss Black USA is much better.
Okay, so let's talk about that. How was winning Miss Black USA?
I worked very, very hard at it. I wouldn't really per se call myself a pageant girl. I just knew that, okay, I got out of school and, well, first off, my parents put me through pageantry to help me with my self-esteem because I had very low self-esteem when I was growing up.
You know, the funny, when you first said, I didn't mean to call you, when you first said you're not a pageant girl, I thought even the way you sit, Osas, just look at you. You're like a Barbie doll. You're like, yeah, hi, okay. You know, you're so well put together. So, of course, that had to come from, like, the training.
Yeah, of course I was groomed, to fit the mold. But
you didn't groom your body as well? Because it's well sculptured as well. I just had to ask.
But, just being in the pageant system, I knew I had to learn to be the prototype of what they're looking for.
Okay.
But I'm a tomboy at heart. I love playing all sorts of sports. I love playing video games.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd never have guessed.
Wow.
Wow. There's so many sides to OSAS.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
which is good.
Yeah.
So how did the pageantry obviously sorted out the self-esteem issues? Because
Yeah.
you're very confident.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't overnight. I
Yeah.
had to work hard at it because I have very low self-esteem. My parents were like, okay, you're up and giddy in the house, but when you go outside, you're
Kinda shy and
You're shy.
reserved.
Kids are bullying you and all this. This is not who you are. So let's put you through modeling school. Let's put you through pageants, and that's how I got started with finding my love for acting through pageants, through modeling. And so I'm just like, what is this acting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I like your parents. That's like 101 in parenting. It's almost like when you want to teach a child how to swim, you pick them up and throw them right into the deep end. Because the world of pageantry is really fierce, and you have girls. It's very competitive.
Yeah.
People, vying for the same crown, and there's all sorts of nastiness. So that helped to crack the shell and bring you out.
Well, like I was saying, I'm a tomboy. And so I like to play sports because I like that healthy competitive part of it. So I saw pageants just like another sport.
Okay.
So I'm just like, okay, well, I get to compete in a healthy way. I get to win prizes and money. Why not?
That's nice motivation.
Yeah. So I'm just like, okay, this is another sport for me. Let me do that. And my first pageant, it was 150 girls, and I was third runner-up, and I won $50. I'm like, hey, I like this.
I'm gonna do this again.
Yes, exactly. So I just kept doing it, and I was winning different ones from college and local pageants. And then I just decided to just take a break to focus on my studies and all that in college. Then I got into my master's degree, and I said, okay, this degree is not going to pay for itself.
Yeah.
So let me go back to doing a pageant, and also doing a pageant because I know within the acting world everyone looks the same. What am I going to do to differentiate myself?
What do you bring into the table?
Yes, exactly. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? In a business move, let me do a pageant to put myself in another box.
Kind of like a pedestal that
Yes.
obviously launch your acting career even more.
Oh, yeah.
And did it work?
That's why I'm here in Nigeria.
Wow.
Because of
Back in the US, you've done a couple of series as well. You've been in a couple of, because I've done my homework. You're quite huge back home, because you've done a couple of international series, and you've gotten the opportunity to work on. Apart from, I think you've done some theater as well.
Yeah, I'm a theater babe. I love theater. There's no experience like it. I love television. I love film, but theater, you get the real deal. You get the what it is that you need in terms of acting and being present and being in the real with who you're acting with.
Also, are you still trying to juggle Hollywood as Nollywood as well? Because it'd be really nice to see you in like a Tyler Perry movie.
No, yeah,
I see you in that sort of.
I see myself.
Why did I get
doing
married? Or one of those movies, like with
Right.
OSAS, and it's so gonna happen.
No,
Just say that I said so.
from your mouth to God's
Yeah,
ears,
because I know you've been shuffling back and forth a lot. Because you're always in New York and you're
I
back
am,
home.
but I'm a little bit more focused now on here.
Okay.
For the time being, but I definitely want to be able. I don't see why. Okay, if you're doing Nollywood, you can't do Hollywood. If you're doing Hollywood, you can't do. Why not?
I mean, look at Lupita. She's a classic case, and she's amazing. And she did the MTV Sugar, and then it was 12 Years a Slave. And she won
She's
big.
such an inspiration. I
So
love it.
I really want to see you in that light. I really want you to be next Lupita, where we love Nollywood, but also because you've been blessed to have that background, and you're blessed to have that to back you up as well. And when you go back to the States and you put all the work that you've done together, you're not new. Do you know what I mean? So just remember me when it happens. Just remember me, because I said it. So let's talk about.
Told me, so
Yeah, and when you're giving that Oscar speech, when you're thanking the Academy and thanking everyone who put this film together, and you said, and my friend Toke Makinwa, because you have to say the Toke Makinwa part, so everyone knows who you're talking about, who inspired me, and thank God this happened to me. Good. So let's talk about acting here, and how different was it? Like coming from here.
The hustle is still the same. The hard work is still the same. The dedication is still the same. Putting in your work is still the same. So whenever anyone asks me, okay, what's the difference between acting in Hollywood and Nollywood? Everyone is hardworking. Everyone does the work. It's just dealing with maybe the lights going out here in Nigeria. But besides just working here.
Working your way to the top.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it would.
Yeah. So apart from tinsel, because we're going to get to tinsel in just a little bit, but apart from tinsel, have you done any feature films?
I'm very picky. Like I've gotten approached to do certain things, but I'm just very picky when it comes to film. And I was blessed to have the opportunity to do a film. We wrapped a few weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, so let's talk about tinsel.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Okay, so my aunt, she lives in Abuja, she was in the States. She was shopping for her twin baby's birthday party.
Okay.
And so she's just like, okay, so what have you been doing? Congratulations on being Miss Black USA. Congratulations on all the accolades that you've gotten, and you're about to get your master's. That's great. But what are you doing? What exactly are you doing? I'm like, well, you know, I'm going to go out and audition and, you know, just work and stuff. She's like, you need to come back home. Like, the only thing that I knew of home was Grandmommy's house in Benin City. So, and she didn't really let us go out. So it was just it was a big culture shock for me when I first went to Benin City and stayed there for the whole summer. I'm just like, okay, I don't know about coming back to Nigeria to act.
Benin City?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I wasn't really thrilled about it, but I said, okay, why not? She's like, it's a big entertainment scene out there. It's growing, it's developing, and you should really go out there. And it wouldn't make any sense to try and be something in the States when people at home don't even know who you are. So when she said that, that really touched me, it really got to me. So I said, okay, why not? She saw the commercials on TV here in Nigeria for tinsel auditions. She's like, there's this really big and great soap opera. You should really audition for it. I'm like, okay, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of tinsel, but okay, why not? So I auditioned. I put myself on tape.
Oh, so you didn't come in?
No.
Okay, good.
I didn't come in at all. They're just like, okay, she can audition. Here are her sides. She can do this and email us what you've taped and we'll get back to you. A couple of weeks later, they got back to me. They said, we have a role for you. We actually would like for you to play the role of Adana. And that's how it started.
Wow. So you just, packed all your stuff and came back to Nigeria?
Yeah, it was just supposed to be a 6-month contract.
Okay.
And I was just supposed to be here, do Adana, and then go back home.
Okay.
I wasn't planning on
staying,
relocating and staying. But being here, the energy, being appreciated in an industry where you work really hard and the music...
Yeah,
vibes. I was just
the nightlife as well, the partying.
See, I don't party a lot. I don't party at all. But when
you moved back to Nigeria, that changed, didn't it?
The music.
I know. Tell me
like,
about it.
What is this?
And then it's so good that you came in at a time where the industry is growing with you, and it's not you being there, and it's grown, and you're trying to find your fit. So it was perfect timing, I would say, because you were born and bred in the States, weren't you?
In Bronx, New York.
Really?
Yeah.
So you'd never been back home?
I have. I was when I was 5. I don't remember anything.
Okay.
Then I came back in 2002.
Okay.
And I stayed the whole summer, and I was in Grandmommy's house.
In Benin?
In Benin.
So you didn't go out?
Where am I gonna? Who do I know?
Yeah.
So I didn't even know of Lagos. The only thing I knew of Lagos was the airport. From the airport, it's straight to Benin, and that's all I knew. That's all I knew. So I was.
This is so funny and so cute. Oh my God, it's so cute when I hear people say stuff like that. Because I say to a couple of, there's a huge world out there, and it's so funny how if you're not connected to home and you don't try to stay connected, you can totally get lost in it and not know. But look at you now. You're like. You're like a Popeye. OSAS says, hey, hey, ooh. I was like, girl, you've been hanging out with. But it's good. And I'm loving this side of you as well. So tell me about Tins. Is it like a family? How is it like working there?
It's a big, big family. Like, I know when I first got there, how much I loved Afrobeats. So they said, okay, we're not filming until OSAS dances to Azonto or to Iyanya's
Kukere? Itegi. I think Itegi is the dance there. Your waist, all I want is your waist.
That's all they sang. If they don't sing that song, I'm not filming. That's it. I loved Afrobeat so much that they just I embraced it.
Oh, so everyone gets along with everybody, and there's no, scratching the eyeballs out.
It's a family. From time to time, you may have arguments here and there, but at the end of the day, you're my brother, you're my sister. We're a family. We're working and we're all working towards this big project called Tinsel. And I love everybody. I've never seen so many people work so hard every single day.
Okay.
Like, people don't understand, okay, yeah, you may do a film, you're there for a few weeks and then that's it. Tinsel is every single day.
You're filming?
Yes.
Wow, hold that thought. If you're just joining us, I have been talking to OSAS IGHODARO, who plays the role of Adana on Tinsel. There's so many parts of OSAS that you guys do not know about. Now, do not go anywhere. We will be right back.
Back to the matter.
Seriously? Would you honestly wear 3 wristwatches all at the same time? So why carry multiple SIMs? Introducing Airtel Talk More, a great new product with which you can call any network at the same low rate and enjoy up to 200% more value on calls, SMS and data with your Airtel line, making it fun to stay connected to family and friends. You also get 5 times bonus on your daily usage. Dial *234# to activate.
Come alive with Airtel.
Welcome back, guys. It's a crazy family I have back here, and it's been so much fun. While you guys were watching the commercial, we have been getting up to all sorts of craziness. OSAS is still in the building. This is trending on HipTv, and we are just going to get right back into it. So what do you think about Nollywood in general?
Oh my god. I actually did my first film in Nollywood, and it was definitely an experience for me. I learned to be, well, on Tinsel, I will be honest, we are pampered on Tinsel compared to some of the Nollywood sets. But I take that in heed, and I appreciate the different experiences.
Okay. So when you guys get to the Tinsel set, there's always like food. Someone waits to know you. Oh, you guys are living large.
I would say for myself, yes, I spoiled on Tinsel set because the film set is totally different. But I learned and I grew, and I'm continuing to grow within the industry.
Okay, so who would you like to work with? Like when you look at like some of the Nollywood actors and actresses, who do you think, ooh, I would totally do a movie with this person, and I would totally, do a feature?
Motala.
Yeah.
Mercy Johnson.
Really?
Yes.
I've never really been I've never really watched so many of her films.
Just from the AMVCAs from last year, where she was nominated for a comedy, a drama. I'm just like, I love that versatility. I love her spunkiness.
I'll tell you what I know guys like. Her body.
Yes.
Because I was one time I walked into my brother's room and I saw a poster of Mercy Johnson, and I was like, who is this? He goes, don't you know Mercy Johnson? Because I've been hearing the name, and I've never really, because I watch a lot of Nollywood movies, but for some reason I hadn't just seen any movie where she literally played. I've seen Iniedo and I've seen a lot of them, but I hadn't really seen her. And then she got married and they had the baby, so I haven't really seen her work, to be honest. But
Mercy Johnson is good.
Wow, we should totally get her on here then. Yeah. Okay, so apart from Omotola, Mercy Johnson, who else? Genevieve Naji.
Genevieve,
Yeah, what about J. Mike?
J. Mike, why not?
He's like feisty, but...
Why not?
You could be like his girlfriend. Would you kiss him?
Or I can be his enemy and we can fight
Oh,
it
no,
out.
you don't want to be his enemy. No, you don't want to fight with J. Mike.
In a row.
Yeah, I know, in a row, because I'll be worried for you. No.
Just seeing
He's so feisty.
But he's so cool. He's so cool.
I've never met him in person, but I'm so scared of him because he's always just so angry all the time, and I'm like,
He's super cool.
Really?
He's so cool, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. So I'm looking forward to meeting J. Mike then. But I totally see you playing his girlfriend, and then you guys had to kiss.
Oh gosh, I just did a film. I just did the film with it was O.C. Ukeje.
Oh, O.C. is amazing.
He's really good. Desmond Elliott.
He's amazing as well.
Jide Kosoko, and Majid Meshab.
Majid, that's good.
His wife.
Wow.
So stay tuned.
Oh my God. All right, so for the benefit of those who are watching right now, and if you did not know this, did you know, fun fact about OSAS right here, did you know that OSAS starred in Cadillac Records right beside Beyonce? Did you guys know that? How was it like?
Well, my scene was with, oh my gosh. my scene in the film with Cadillac Records. It wasn't with Beyonce.
Yeah, but she was in the movie.
She was
That's
in the
I
movie.
just said that.
Yeah. But I worked with some amazing actors in the film, and I was just very grateful for that opportunity, because when I auditioned, I just knew that, okay, they're gonna call me to be one of the extras. When they called me and said, okay, you are our character, you're the maid in that scene, I was in my dad's office in the States. I had to excuse myself from the client I was working with, go to the bathroom, and I cried like a baby.
Wow.
Because it's audition after audition after audition.
And it could get tiring.
No after no. And then all of a sudden you hear this one yes, and it's just like,
finally a window's been opened.
You know?
Yeah. And I like how you're very real and in touch with, you know, this inside of you, because a lot of people would not know that, you know, you're someone who, you know, would battle with this or battle with, you know, insecurity, because you look like, you know, you're just perfect. But I like the fact that on here, on this show, you're like, you know, telling people it's hard. You know, I had to audition, and I was still getting, you know, which is tough, because I've been there.
I understand.
I've been through doors where it's like, no, you know,
Which is why
they don't even call you back sometimes, and it's just like,
I get it. Which is why I'm very proud of you, because I know that. Coming here, it seemed as if, oh, who's this OSAS babe? Why is she getting this and this? People don't understand how hard I've worked to hone my skills, and to come home and to bring that home. I see it as something that should be commended.
Yeah, and not done. Yeah,
it's been
quite
years.
difficult.
It's been years. Even though it wasn't here that I was getting my nose, I was getting my nose. All sorts of nose.
And what people don't get, it's actually worse out there than here.
Oh, yeah.
Here they can be kind of kind, but there's something. The industry is very fierce, and no one has time to baby you around. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. Also, you did work on a set with Tyler Perry. I think it was a. How's that?
Meet the Browns. It was amazing. It was great. He was very cool, and it was, I mean, okay, I'm working with someone who is building an empire and who heard all sorts of no's, but now we're on his lot, not just a set, on his lot, where he has all sorts of sets, he has all sorts of stuff to create a film.
Wow.
He doesn't have to go and ask somebody to make his dream come true. He can do it himself. So I was I felt great, and I felt blessed to have the opportunity to work with him.
So what has been the most challenging role where you had to reach deep down and find one emotion? Because the world of acting is really tough, isn't it?
It's very tough. There's actually two roles. One of them was my talent for the Miss Black USA pageant. I knew that I had to somehow get the audience, feel my emotions, be in tune with my character, and sell it to the judges. I did a monologue where I did 3 different dialects. I did my own, actually 4. I did my own Jamaican, Southern American, and African to showcase what
was the African dialect.
I try.
Okay.
I mean, I was raised in the Bronx, but I was raised in a Benin household.
Okay.
So I
it's kind of
try.
like Indians, how even where the regardless of wherever these guys are, you find a 2-year-old Indian who's never been back to Bombay, but she speaks fluent. Whatever they speak.
Unfortunately, I don't speak fluent Benin, but I know some things.
Okay.
So just doing that, it took a lot to prepare for it, but I'm very grateful that it turned out the way it did, because it helped me win the crown.
Where you are. Ooh.
Yes. And then the second was my thesis project for my master's.
Okay.
That character, it was a theater piece. I had to perform it for my final grade to get my master's degree.
Wow.
And I had a Boston accent, and it was a half-an-hour play, just me and my
the person you acted
classmate, yes, performing back and forth. I was terrified, and we had to perform it 4 times.
Oh my God.
I was terrified, but at the end of the day, it worked out. We prepared, we worked hard, and we got our A's and got our degrees.
That's good. Wow.
So, yeah.
I'm going to ask you this question before we go on a quick break. Now, looking at Nollywood, you are also part of, you know, the film industry back home. Yeah. And, you know, before you joined and now that you're in it, why do you think, you know, we haven't found our own Oscar winner yet? Why do you think Nollywood hasn't really gotten that film that has been, you know what I mean?
I think
I mean, half of a Yellowstone is huge, but
Yes.
it's really not Nollywood.
yes. Nollywood. How old is Nollywood? About 20. 20
It's
years.
actually old. I think between Bollywood and Nollywood, we've been around for a while. Don't you remember Neka the Pretty Serpents? All those movies when Nollywood was in Igbo alone. Right, so looking at Nollywood, why do you think we haven't found our own Oscar winner yet?
Not yet. Soon, because I believe Nollywood is still growing.
Okay.
I mean, Hollywood is years and years and decades, and they're old. And we're just pretty much, and it's great to say we because now I'm a part of the industry.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, and it takes time, and we'll get there. We just have to understand that Rome wasn't built in a day. We are continuing to work hard and grow and develop and be the best that we can be. And stop comparing ourselves.
I love that answer. Now, the lovely actress OSAS is here today, and she will be reading her nasty comments right after this break. Are you ready?
I didn't know about this.
I know, but it's what we do, love. Don't worry.
Okay.
Just take a deep breath. We'll be right back, guys.
They say you only young once.
There's no debating, we are elevating. There's no limitation.
Sample your swag.
We going higher, started rapping night and still
Do your wish.
Come alive with that. Say we tell them now, yeah. Come alive with that. Say we tell them now, oh. Come alive with that.
When you're young at heart, you're young forever.
Come alive with Airtel.
Welcome back, guys. It's time for nasty comments. There's never a dull moment when it comes to this segment of the show. You guys know, right? There are a lot of people who take joy. They derive so much joy in making other people sad. And we've had people who have cried on this set. We have people who have just gone crazy. Some people have literally dropped it and said, I can't do this. No talker. I can't. Well, guess what? It's just nasty stuff. It's not that serious. So you just literally just, keep the dirt off your shoulder. And I do have to say this to you, Osas. I don't know what you do. You're almost like the girl next door, an America's sweetheart, because it was really hard digging to find nasty stuff about you. Everyone is your friend.
Oh my God.
Everyone loves you.
I just feel like, why be nasty? Why?
Yeah, but why do people like you so much?
I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna say that's just how my parents brought me up, to be kind and be. It's the truth. I can't.
Sad.
I mean, I have my bad days. I mean, if somebody's nasty to
Do you know how hard it was for me to get this stuff out? It was so hard. But anyway, we just have a few because we couldn't find anything. So you're probably just going to go through the few. And some you might probably just roll your eyes at and think, yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so feel free to take a shot at, those who took the shot at you first.
Okay. Is it Obi? Okay, Obi said, look at the foolish mistake on the flyer. It's Society for Family Health, not Society of Family Health. How could she not have noticed that? And she'll get millions from them. Silly girl.
Now you're laughing. Do you see what I mean?
I'd be offended. That's what Obi said. I'm sorry. Mistakes happen. I'm not perfect.
Oh my gosh, she actually is. I see why people like you. You're so sweet. Okay, let's read the next one.
Okay, Anonymous said, is it just me, or does this chick have half past 4 eyes, crazy eyes? She's pretty, yeah, but her eyes are unsexy. Really? Aww.
Half past 4 eyes means like crossed eyes.
I guess so.
But you don't have crossed eye. Are you crossed eye?
Not that I know.
And is that an insult? Osas, I'm really worried. I need to hire haters for you. I need to just say, your hips are not nice. Your face is ugly. And this is the kind of insult you're getting. Like, I'm bored. Let's read something else. Okay, make something up. Just make something up, please.
Okay. I'll make sure that
they're straight. The act is
gets it straight, or I get it straight. It happens. The other one said, Is it Funke? I guess it says Funke. Funke said her wigs or weaves, something's always off. Let me try and get it together. I hope today it's okay. I hope so, yeah?
Well, the hair looks really lush today, I must say. It's really
And
nice.
yours always fabulous too.
Thank you, OSAS. Thank you very much.
And Anonymous said, LOL.
Read it. Hold it in. Just hold it in. Hold it in. And then read it out.
Anonymous said, LOL, she her flat breasts like bathroom slippers. I read First of all, they're not that flat. But it's just like, okay.
Sometimes you wear dresses that, you know, we have to like pin. People don't, because I always get that as well. I put out a video and then you were there that night. Remember the night we got ready together?
Yes.
And then I put out that Insta video. You said I had sleepers breast as well.
You,
so helpful.
let me tell you, she doesn't have sleepers breast though. Please believe. Me, I'm not, I'm not that well endowed up top, but
I'm not as well.
I try in the bottom area. Okay, can we say that?
I really like the fact that she was very
The camera guy's putting his thumbs up.
And she's so modest about it. Why are you so modest with everything? You have a huge badong-dong and it sticks out.
So
I mean,
hope
you
it
see
makes
that.
up for that, you know. Mom said, because my mom says she was even flatter than me when she was.
But your chest doesn't look that flat. You wearing like a padded bra.
No.
But then you look alright.
It's not that flat.
Because you've got, let me tell you one thing about you which is good. You've got a tiny waist and then you've got that huge. Yeah. So who cares? And I like flat boobs. I love the fact that Rihanna can just throw on a vest. I like that. I mean, if she had big boobs, it would really look offensive.
But then again, what's wrong with smaller breasts? What's wrong with that?
Yes. This we women of small boobs are asking. Well, mine is quite pathetic because I've got a small boob. I mean, my boobs are small. My butt is also not that
Boobs
huge.
are not that small.
It's all padded bra.
Boobs are not that
Well, I just know how to pack it. Oh my God, I can't believe this is what we're talking about on TV. Oh my God. All right, so before I let you go, Saz, I do have to ask you about the dating department. Because that question was always going to come. I mean, hello? Really though? I mean, since you guys couldn't hate on her so much, let's just talk about her love life. Let's see if that's fun. So what's going on in that area? You're not going to see anything? Is there a guy? Is there someone? She's literally going to laugh through it all. Because you don't talk about your private life so much, do you?
Not really.
But are you dating someone?
I don't know.
I hope the guys are treating you nicely. Because look at you. They have to treat this nicely. If they're not, please.
My parents raised me well, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does that mean that you don't tell if you've got a boyfriend or
No,
not?
whoever, you just don't allow people to treat you unkind or so.
So are we hearing wedding bells anytime soon?
I don't think so.
Okay, but if you're loving the single life, it's okay to say as well.
No comment.
Oh my God, like Osas, it's so painful trying to get stuff out of you. There's never a dull moment when it comes to chatting with Osas and of course the various segments of the show that we have. There are a lot of people who take, as I said, who, just want to be nasty to other people. But I like the fact that you're very graceful about it. Even if you're not going to tell me if you're dating someone, I'm going to be on the lookout trending. Every time I see you, I'll be doing this. Is he the one? Is he the one? Anyone you chat with, one of me. Osas. Anyone who says hi, Osas. Well, it's been lovely chatting with you. You should totally come again. I absolutely love you, and of course you know that I'm a huge fan of you.
I'm a huge fan of you.
It's so nice when women support each other, and she is a big supporter of the woman race, if that's correct. And you'd go very far. I'm looking forward to watching your film when it comes out, and. Also, you guys didn't know this, but Osas got to host the recent AMVCAs that just ended, and she rocked doing that as well. So you see, I keep tabs. I do my homework, don't I? So well done. You do got to trend again so that I can have you here.
Of course.
Maybe then it'll be about a relationship, wouldn't it be? I'm looking forward to that. At least just tell me, is he Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa? Tell me, is he white or black? Osas, are you dating a white guy? Tell me, just give me one thing before you go. Oh, she's not going to talk. All right, guys. All right, before we call it a day on trending, here are the top trending TV series out now.
At number 5 on the top 5 trending series is The Walking Dead.
So she left Mario just like a boy leaves a gun.
At number 4, House of Cards.
I have no patience for useless things. Moments like this require someone who will act, who will do the unpleasant thing, the necessary thing.
You think he's dangerous? I know he is.
The road to power is paved with hypocrisy.
Sitting at number 3 on the top 5 trending series is Lucky Wives Season 2.
What is he talking about?
From the beginning has been a plan.
Oh, my sweat! My labor!
You have been snooping around my house. What exactly are you looking for? Haven't I tried enough to make you happy?
Now you're the only one that can help me get that closure, Grace. Please, let's just leave it, please. Let's leave it like that, please. Let's leave it.
Coming in at number 2 is Scandal.
Home.
You can't leave until the morning, that's what the doctor said. Anyway, you didn't have any, you were wearing my shirt when you fell.
When I fell running from you.
You didn't need to run.
Who are you? Why are you spying on me? Why are there cameras in my apartment? You've been filming me, is that it? For the President of the United States, you what? Do him favors? Work for him? So did the President send you in to do surveillance on me? Is dating me, sleeping with me part of your surveillance technique? Did he ask you to do that? Just all in a day's work? What is your relationship with the President?
That's a lot of questions.
I want answers.
So do I.
What?
I have plenty of questions too. You didn't tell the President what really happened tonight. You didn't tell the President that we slept together.
Those aren't questions.
Why? Why didn't you tell the President?
My personal life is none of the President's business.
Really? Then why is he here? Why
And
is
at number 1 on the top 5 trending series is everybody's favorite Game of
You
Thrones.
understand why I did it?
He ran away. They was a deserter.
You understand why I had to kill him?
I, Eddard, of the House Stark, sentence you to die.
The man who passes the sentence should swing the sword.
My sweet summer child, what do you know about fear?
There's a war coming, Ned. I don't know when.
But it's coming.
Fear is for the long night, when the snows fall 100 feet deep.
You were trained to follow.
I was trained to kill.
Fear is for the winter.
Winter is coming.
Alright people, that's all for today's show. I had such a blast interviewing OSAS. There's never a dull moment with her. I love her laughter, guys. I wish I could laugh like that someday. It's so infectious. It's been fun all the way, as you know. You can follow us on Twitter. We are www.twitter.com/HipTv. You can also check us out on Instagram. We are at Trending on HipTv. Like our photos, like all our videos. Send us some of yours as well. We'd like to see them. See you guys on the next Trending. Bye-bye now.